Orange Lounge. Topic time, where we talk about what you think about.
And do not conform to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God. This is from Romans 12, verse number 2. Now, change is the only constant in this life. Renewal of the mind declutters and brings dynamism to personal life. Perspectives vary and refreshment comes in with every change in direction, location, vocation, or inspiration. However, how do you manage a relationship when change seems to be or is one-sided? Tonight on Topic Time, we are discussing how to get your partner to love change. Okay, so helping us with this topic is Nana Banks. Nana Banks is the branch manager from Golden Pride Savings and Loan in Takwa. I'll also be joined by Nana Huntington and, of course, Miss Phil. Hello, Nana Banks.
Hello, Harry.
Yeah, you sound very clear. How are you?
I'm doing well. How about you?
Fantastic. I am fantastic. Okay, Charlie, so let's get the ball rolling, okay? Alright, so what are some of the routine things that we do in marriage?
Okay, for couples, the two things for morning, evening, for
try and speak into your microphone so that you can...
Okay.
It's better now. Yes, so speak into the microphone of the headphone. It's
that's what I'm doing now.
Yes.
I'll not about pitch my mouth.
Yes, you're sounding powerful now.
Yeah.
Please go ahead.
No, couples live together from Monday to Sunday morning to evening. So basically, the same things are when we communicate. We spend time. We take time together. We have date night. We back it for each other. We talk with one about the family, the kids, and all that. Basically, the same things are. I said communication. That one is top on the list. Definitely, as couples, we have to talk. We have to communicate. We communicate our ideas. We communicate. Plans that we have for the day, for the week, for the month, and all that. So basically, that is top on the list. Then also, we spend time together. We spend quality time together as husband and wife. Sometimes we have, dates night where we go out, we have romantic outings as well, where we also go out after time. Then we also have, time to where we have the house talk. We have rules that as a husband, you are supposed to play rules that I'm wife to play. Sometimes you can sit in the train, you can sit at each other. So when it comes to cooking, the husband can be there with the wife. Those are all normally the same things that we do. When it comes to the laundry, going to the party, and so on and so forth. And also caring for the children as well. These are the things that couples will do every day. Yeah.
Okay. So, if these are the most regular things that people do, which even that doesn't become boring in the end, what makes it what makes some of these things important to upgrade or make sure that you change them or you find better ways of handling them as you grow in a relationship?
Yes, because they are routine. Sometimes it becomes boring. That's why sometimes this care is not taken. Sometimes they find the marriage a bit boring. a bit unexciting. So sometimes they tend to go out there to have a bit of fun. So they come with them. That's why as a husband and wife, you need to find ways to always, bring excitement, to bring life to, to the relationship, which involves spending time together, going out to the movies. Sometimes you might see there could be a premiere of a particular movie in the area or in the whichever kind of movie. Sometimes you feel that you go and watch this movie. Sometimes you have to buy gifts to each other. You don't have to wait for only occasion when it's the person's birthday or when it is a marriage anniversary where you go out or you saw each other with gifts. These things, remember when we do, it's not going like, back into the marriage. It's just sort of, it rekindles the love that is in the marriage. Sometimes when we marry, the pre-marriage is where the excitement is. We want to impress each other. Sometimes you dress nice, sometimes you send a long text messages, some messages. But sometimes when the post-marriage, you feel like I've got what I want to do, so I'm going to relax a bit. So sometimes you realize that the text messages don't come. The good morning, the hugging, the text, the greeting, the intimacy, going out, for dinner and all of these things. Sometimes when we marry, you realize that we tone down a bit of some of these things. But when we're able to work on them, it makes the marriage or the relationship more exciting. I feel we just take life to the marriage instead of doing the normal things all the time. As much as we are, sometimes we get bored. I believe we need to do other things to bring that to the marriage.
What are some of the mundane things that need regular upgrade? Like there are things that you do on the regular, right? Because times keep changing, you need to somehow manage and change the routine that comes with these things in a relationship. What are some of the examples that we have in our homes that we need to, at least as the times change or as demands go higher or differently about them, we need to find a way of changing with them and making efforts to get better ways of doing or tackling these things?
Yes. One way, as humans, we have our tastes, we have our preferences, we have our likes. Sometimes due to circumstances, sometimes due to changes, even in our normal bodies, sometimes due to the environment or the situation we find ourselves in, realize some of these things sometimes it changes. So I believe we need to find, need to be able to identify, the situation that the partner is in, to know that the kind of even the language we need to use to understand, especially women. When they are pregnant, a lot of things change about them. So when they are pregnant and as a husband, you need to find ways to handle them. Sometimes they are pregnant, they have to go to the market, they are pregnant, they have to be doing the cooking, and so when they get to the later and the latter stage of the pregnancy, so we are there such circumstances for time. As a husband, we need to change. Must be there for the wife. If you know how to cook, that you can take it to the fair, sometimes you need to even to tell them, today you are not well, relax, let's handle this for you. You can be surprised that I go to the market. There's a certain thing that you can do for them, certain messages, and sometimes even the message that we've been sent to them. Sometimes we need to improve them. We need to find ways to say certain messages. It shouldn't be the same, hey, I'm just checking the check out for you. You can't be saying I'm just checking the check out for you. You need to value self-election. So I believe we can do more. We can take them. If, for instance, you are always going to the beach just to pick some for the beach, it shouldn't always be going to the beach. Alright, sometimes we can go to other places. The cinemas, maybe if for example, you're a football lover like myself. You can bring him along. Let's watch the Barcelona matters mine. Like two things, it shouldn't be the same old thing, but like other things, sometimes see, because of the moral nature of it, you adapt the person from morning to evening. Maybe it's not from morning to evening, you take the thing back all the time. So sometimes you don't find a way to spice things up a little, then how it becomes boring. That means those mundane things, those normal things that we do all the time as humans, sometimes we make that consider for to change them, to value them, to improve them. Alright? Based on the situation, based on the situation that we find ourselves in, just to keep things going, to bring life on to keep things going in the marriage. Now, when we do that, certainly there will be happiness at home and the marriage will continue to fight.
Okay. Miss Philo. Okay, so Miss Philo is enjoying you, so let's keep going.
Yes. Only my mama is called Philo, so she's my second wife.
I see.
I'm not the one don't call Philo, so please.
You make this man run in here and come and talk about sex. Okay. Now to the question, for which reason I really put together this particular topic for us to discuss, and I hope this one we can break it down as much as possible and spend a bit of time on it. Is this the question is this: what do you do when the time of change comes, right, and your partner is still in the routine mode? Okay, so for example, you two have it used to be just the two of you, and then the children came. Gradually, the children have gotten to this age where they can take care of themselves and do a few things for themselves. So suddenly, one part of you wants to go back to how it used to be, like go back to the days where it was just the two of you, and revitalize your relationship as if it was still the fiancé stage, which had more energy to it, right? But here is the case: your partner is just stuck in there. Because now he or she has gotten to so used to everything, for instance, sex being in the evening alone and not being spontaneous. He just stuck in that era where it was as if we were breastfeeding babies and it was all about children today, children morning, children evening, like that. How does one manage it? How do you get your partner to come along for you to zoom into the new wind that is blowing all over your relationship?
Yes, hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah, this is a very critical issue in marriage, especially when the kids come in. Especially with our women. Women love children. They love children more than we the men. So, most times when the children come, that is where most issues also start popping up. When that they want to spend all the time with the kids, forgetting that they also have a responsibility to the man. So sometimes kids don't take time, see the method, you even become jealous of the kids, especially the kids. I mean, if the child is a boy, women love boys more than the girl. So when they give birth to boys, they spend more time with them. Sometimes if they have mommy, so they even get jealous. I remember at a point, my wife was spending all the time, she was even calling, my son, Mr. Kunti. I'm like, I'm Mr. Kunti, so Mr. Kunti. That's not even my time to play. It's a problem. I was speaking with a pastor friend of mine, the wife is Accra. He's in Texas. Every weekend he goes to Accra. And when he goes to Accra, they have a daughter. She's about 3 years old now. The wife is all that time, with the daughter. She doesn't seem to have time for the guy. So just this, we're having a chat on this. One time, say, look, I want to have kind of, just call the wife. Look, I didn't come here to do this for me. I mean, from Monday to Friday, I'm not here. Because every time with our child, now I'm here. We don't spend time to commit to. Let there be, limitation. There's a time the child has to sleep. She has to sleep. So that both of us can have time to talk. Can have time to have our quiet time. Can have time to even go out. Alright? So, we need to set boundaries. There are certain times that the child is even at a certain stage. I mean, the wife, not to say the wife. The wife will still want the child to be sitting with the child on the same bed. So the child has to sleep in her room. So sometimes it becomes a issue. And this issue mostly comes from the women. So when it's happening like that, we like that we the men too will not be happy. We like that we the men will also not be happy with the attitude of our wife. So I think in such circumstances, nobody likes change. It's a human nature. Nobody likes change. And change is gradual. So I believe as a husband or as a wife, find time to talk to your partner, find time to explain to your partner the need for the change, especially for the marriage. Otherwise, if that is not done, I mean, a partner can choose to go out there and make himself happy. Because when I come, I'm not that I'm the sort of partner that I deserve at least. So they will be saying that to go outside and have it. So this is the time that we to talk to your partner, explain the reason for the change, and the pros and the benefits of the change to the marriage. I got definitely at a point that it will leave you. When they go to university, they start working and so much people say they start to travel outside, career will take us elsewhere, they will marry, that's still less to go to school. So the marriage should still be paramount in the family. The case at the point they need. So I believe, with the change, of course it's a process. So begin with communication. When you properly communicate the reason and the need for the change to your partner, and he or she buys into the idea, and I believe that should be the first step, for the change. And with that, I believe, both of you need to come into an agreement, and then, you'll be able to, spend that quality time with each other, have time to each other. Whilst still taking care of the kids, not abandoning that, responsibility, but still be able to do that all right and still have enough time, for each other.
Okay. So, the other thing with a link to this one will be that there are times where you have it's as if one partner is way ahead in terms of the cycle of changes than the other one. I don't know if you guys get me. So it's like your children have grown. Okay. They can literally take care of themselves. Now you want your partner to treat you as though you are re-engaging each other again, like how you felt when you initially met. You want to revitalize that, but this person seems to make it seem like he or she not really occupied, but it's like baby you do uyara young friend the man young friend. So just like they say, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. He's no longer malleable. Just like that. What do you do? How are you going to maneuver? Because you need the change, because for you also your system requires needs that to be happening so that you can keep going. I don't know if you guys get what I'm saying. Otherwise, when you follow this routine or behavior of your partner, it means that you'll be stuck in an era even when you have moved 20 years ahead away from that era.
So that's why I think the communication. Yes. So you need to communicate to him or her and let him know the essence of that change and how beneficial it will be.
Some people just don't listen.
Oh, so you keep on. Oh, when you talk once, you don't expect something. That is why the change is difficult. It's not easy for people to transit from what they used to be to a different thing. So, like, you keep on, you keep on talking. Let the person keep on pushing it. Let the person know the benefits of it. Do you get it? Let the person know the benefits of it and the need for that change. Because probably it's been one way thing all throughout. No, I want us to, to revitalize it. Let's go back to the olden days. At least I cuddle you a little. Let's share that sweet moment, the romantic moments we used to. Because now when kids are in, there'll be certain things that previously you guys were doing. Now you can't do it. And now, to God be the glory, they are mature, they can take care of themselves. Even if it's vacation that we need to do, we can just go for that vacation. Have time for ourselves. So, to ignite that fire in us that at a point in time, it's more like, so when you say it for the first time, don't think that the moment you say it, the person will just adapt to it. You know how sometimes, especially we women, sometimes how they behave. When sometimes they come too close to the kids, they wouldn't want to.
Too stiff.
Yes, leaving them becomes a little kind of challenge. So like you keep on telling the person the essence of it, the need for that change. Let the person know how you're feeling and all that. I think with that, gradually, the person will just transit. Then you go back to
so
how
for you, communication is key.
Very, 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 very. Oh no, but I think that no matter what, at least there will be a day the person misses.
They can't even move or shift their position a little to even gaze it from the perspective that you are.
So you are talking about position, but your marriage is equally important. That is why we have leave. What is the leave for? So just go for the leave. Then, if it's vacation, you go. If it's spending time with your partner, even you can get a nice guest house without rosy bed, with everything on it. Then that one, you see, you like change the environment a little. So I think you go for your leave and then you do that. For me too.
Yeah, hello Nana.
Hello, Nana.
Yeah, how are you?
Well, I'm doing well. How about you?
Oh, doing well by God's grace.
Good.
I mean, by the way, congratulations to your school. You did well, and also giving the whole thing back to fancy. I mean, congrats to that. Yes, you were with your submission. You just said something, and I wanted to make some quick correction. Now, ladies or guys of today are more than ladies when it comes to taking care of kids. So now we don't want to let the kids go. We want to always also take care of them as it's used to. Like first, now Messia phone and they be able to for man or one time. Nancy may find when they don't go school near pick on the school be just few men that because of nature of work find it a little bit difficult in doing that. I'm aware that when you're on leave and you come home, you normally do that or have been doing that type of jobs. So men are nowadays taking care of kids too. As to compare those days that they don't need a mother was a cooking on the trip. Yes, coming back to the issue. There are certain things that though it happens but it's difficult to happen. Those days I'm able to give you the doggy, the pinch bar, the plasma, the snake hash, and everything.
Which one is the snake hash? Which one is the snake hash? That one,
a lot. I can give it to you.
Let's explain the snake hash. That's the second
In fact, at this moment, you have to explain this snake hash.
No. You have to explain.
What is this?
It's making the monkey show. It's making the monkey show.
You see, you have to do all these things.
No,
What one is
snake.
this?
Do one thing.
No, you see,
Make yourself.
it took time before I explain it. Let listeners also be thinking about it.
Be thinking about the
About
snake eyes.
what is it?
Yeah.
So that every day they'll be listening to us
Yeah,
to realize.
I'm confused now. What?
No, you can't keep anybody in suspect.
Listen.
Tell us.
No,
You can't keep anybody in suspect.
next week I'll explain.
Then it can't be next week.
No, next week. You just
This is coming tomorrow. So tell us today.
I'm kind of in mind because snakes, how the snake. So what is the snake eye?
Tell us today. This is coming tomorrow. So tell us today.
irritate you. Next week I'll just tell you. You
We
know,
can't wait for next week.
all
We
these
know
things
next week.
happens, and now you've grown. Your kids, maybe the youngest among all is about, let's assume 15 years. Now you want to go for vacation and revisit what you have been doing at the past. I mean, it's very difficult because now you, Harry, for example,
No.
30 years ago.
Let me bring some progress to this. It's not really going back to the past, but like rediscovering yourselves again.
Yeah. Anyway, I wanted to make a point saying, Mimi Spiro was, she was talking about communication. I want to tackle it from that psychological, side as well. So women, when they get to that stage, psychologically they feel they are outmoded. They feel they are old, so they can't wear those dresses again. But I also believe it depends on the foundation of the marriage or the relationship. But from the onset, it depends on how you build a relationship. Alright? When you go to the gym together, alright? When both of you begin to express, in your love language, how you want, to be loved, how you want to be appreciated, and you go from that level going. If you want to get to the stage of even 70, 80 years, you still realize that the love will still be there. There are certain things you will still be doing, even though you might not have the energy, you will still make that effort to still do it for your partner. I used to follow Across the Ponds, one of her sisters. I've forgotten the name.
Stephanie Benson.
And Stephanie Benson.
Stephanie is around 60 or I don't know if it's 60 or 70. But she looks at.
She's probably 60 now.
Yes, she looks at like maybe even around her 80.
Yeah.
And there are certain things that she still do.
No.
Yes.
You see and you appreciate what
Oh, no, I know.
Appreciate what she does. And children are all grown. And she
Appreciate Japan sister.
yes.
I say, I fresh say, antrophy anoma. Uhuni, uhuosi. Uhueba, uhuwe. That's how it is. Some people are like that. You get it?
No, this one she did.
No. She's not like that. She's doing that effort. Yes. She takes care of herself. She trains. She goes to the gym. She practices yoga. And look at her age now, and she still looks younger. She still looks stronger, very active. And the husband,
have you asked her if she can do or still be able to practice? No,
she can't do
practicing.
She can't do snake in the monkey shadow.
Let the Evans finish the points. Go on.
And you like that age, I'll take her to 10. She made that conscious effort, that deliberate effort from that younger, age. That is how she wants to be. And you like that even the moment that she has to get, she's not a white man. There are certain times that she's even being there when doing some of her live videos. And it's so beautiful. So that she will share videos of where they are, they've gone somewhere, some restaurant elsewhere to have fun. And it's so beautiful. It's realized that she made that conscious effort that look, I want to do this to revive or to maintain the marriage. Even to the state that they are. That's what makes us happy. They still make love, they still do certain things that they do. I believe even when we can't even do them. So I believe it works psychological. Our wife, we need to help them from that early stage. We need to group them. We need to say them, there are certain videos that I send to my wife. There are certain messages that I do that I send to my wife. Messages like that she does. That reason, called to say, or what's the kind of every basis I should be up. But Monday night a bit tighter. I don't know what happened to her. I thought I don't like women with differently. She exercises more, and I support her. I'm coming. Let me land.
Today you are being disrupted.
We're not being debated.
This is not debate. Stop. Let him finish.
And then you are not the host. Let me continue. So you realize that I do as a man. That is how I want to be. So I send there videos, messages, things that are going to help revive her. When I'm with her, I'm going to weekend school. I start to talk to her. There's not to say things to her. And these things will help me. Because of course, when we are in this relationship, and I wouldn't want to be doing things that other men do. I want to still be focused on a marriage. And as she's doing that, I'm also happy. I'm also doing my best. When the marriage is going on well, and we are happy, even though we are all in our 40s, but we still do things that in our 20s are doing. I believe we can even practice the stake in the monkey shadow. Now we can continue now.
I wanted to find out from Nana. You know,
why are you going to find out?
I wanted to find out from him. He just mentioned that he has been sending videos to the wife so that things become tighter. And I wanted to find out what thing becomes tighter. And he also made mention that he doesn't want to do things that the distance relationship people does. And I want to ask, what are the things? Because experience is the best teacher. Because
Henry, let's continue. Explain the stake the monkey shadow. I want to know
Please, to add up to what Nana Vance is saying.
Okay.
You see, our kind of setting is a little bit different from when we have to compare sometimes ourselves to the Western world. You see Stephanie Benson, where she happens to be. I think the system also helps at times. How many, just as he's saying, he's not here, he's not with the wife. And definitely if there are kids, it's solely the responsibility of the wife. Who will do that? So if you find a wife in such a situation, sometimes going to the gym will be very, very difficult. Even waking up to even say that the person is even doing stomach exercise. It's not easy for Ghanaian women. At least about 90%, they can't do that. It takes only the 10% who are willing to do it. And then most people also go through the cesarean section during a birth, and then they end up that they feel like, no, this is where I've gotten to. They said I shouldn't do this, so that becomes their lifestyle. Then that is where they end up having this protruding stomach and all that. So if you are a man and you happen to find your woman in that state, please, sometimes it's not about the person to be delivered. If you want the person to drain that, it will take a lot of time. And it doesn't take just 3 months or something. Just as he has been saying, he buys stuff for their wife. How many men buy stuff for their wife just to get them that shape that they once upon a time saw that got them attracted to the woman? So I think that one is a wake-up call for the men, the married men, some of them. At least the 99%, only 1% that will do that. So the 99%, for you not to compare your wife to the lady, excuse me, the young lady walking or passing by, you have to also make sure that you help, you come in to help. Because women sometimes after giving birth, some go through a lot of stuff. Depression comes in. Some can't even get their body shape back on track. And then this is the situation where if a man compares you to men, you were not like this, and when you met her, she wasn't like that. So if you really want to help her, it shouldn't be a comment, but rather, just as he is saying, a supplement, or even if it's to the gym, you go, then you drag her along. Oh, let's do it. Even if it's in the house, you can even assist her to do. I once listened to Councillor Lutro. She said that's what he said that's what he has been doing for the wife. Then the wife will be gymming and doing all those. Just just to get here on that ship. So please, you see, in our kind of setting, it is not easy for women to get their body on shape. So sometimes it's not as if that whilst you are communicating, the person doesn't want to listen. But it's not as if that the person doesn't want to listen. But the kind of depression and what some go through during birth, that are some of the reasons why sometimes they end up doing that. So I think if the men will come in and then support by making sure they keep them in shape, I think it will be a nice thing.
You know, sometimes it's the opposite that happens. Where the woman is going to the gym, alright, and this man lie. I mean, he won't even do it for 1 hour in a week because since your shape now winning. You know, in Ghana, your shape you say yes salute. Yes. So he believes he has that, and really, Uncle Baby also he gets that courtesy and attention from people. So it's not just women. There are some women who are putting in fantastic effort to do this.
What that people are saying is perfect, but you know, the situation of Ghana, the economy is also a factor. Because buying supplements is not an easy thing. To buy a supplement for your wife.
This one, your wife is. Let me finish. Your wife is exercising, and you can see results. You are admiring it. She wants to have the same kind of view when she also looks at you. And here you think you are the head of the family, so you are looking like Coco Sack.
No, it's not about that.
Just like that.
I'm just.
Even annoys you when they put on the belt, then the belt will be under
the tummy, right?
Whenever it happens like that, you know, in relationship or in marriage, it gets to a time that all of us need to realize that there are certain things that previously we were doing it, and as it is, we cannot compare ourselves to the Western world because most of the things are being supported by the government. In Africa, tell me, how many of us can say that, okay, we are waking up or today we are going to just Buzia Beach, which is even close to us, to go and have a night over there? How many of us can do that?
No, I may be restricting this thing to just physique.
No, let me come. And we are talking about physique. It's a matter of, you have good sun, you can walk in the morning, do everything that you want to do. You made mention of gym. The least gym that you can find right now is not less than maybe 200 or 500 cedis a month. Okay, fine. So the question is, how many of us can afford it?
Walk?
Not the gym. You get people who have been doing aerobics maybe it normally happens during weekends.
The keep fit class.
The keep fit class. The question is, those people, so only weekends that you can do that, and how will it be? The effect on it. So there are certain things that people want.
Okay, so time is going. Let's move on. So apart from comfort, which other conditions make it desirable for partners to stay in the routine?
Apart from comfort.
Yes. Which other conditions make it desirable for our partners to stay within routine?
Aside the comfort, I think the goals will also come in. You know, I mean, if you have goals as a family, there are certain things if you are doing, I mean, because of the goals that you set for yourself, that you motivated to continue doing it. So I think aside the comfort, the goals is another thing that will also keep the routine.
Okay. So if couples have goals they've set together, then it's likely that the routine that you want to make a change out of will be easier.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Philo.
Okay, so apart from comfort, there are several conditions that is desirable. Like one is security and stability. I think, especially with the women are much more like, am I secured, a stable man? So security and stability.
So in other words, if the change will bring better security.
Yeah, because the routine provides a sense of control and certainty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then financial security, stable income, expenses, and then financial.
So if the guy is changing jobs, and that will bring a bit more financial stability or muscle into the relationship, then.
And then how you plan financially? How are we going to spend our income? The kind of things that we're supposed to buy, the things that we're not supposed to buy. So monthly, financially, you plan your finances, how you're going to. You don't just spend money in it. So you see, when all these things are there, women, we are stable. And then we know we are secure, because when it comes to financial, the man knows how to use it. He doesn't spend money. Yes. And then emotional stability, familiarity and consistency reduces stress. Family, and then when emotional stability, emotionally, I know that I'm stable. This man, like when I'm down, he comforts me, he cuddles me. Like, when you give us that kind of vibe, and then efficiency and then productivity to us. So streamline tasks, like routine optimizes household chores and then responsibility. Because if we share it, today you realize that your partner is tired and it's weekend comes. There are laundries to take care of, cooking to take care of. Okay, so wife, go to the kitchen whilst I take care of the laundry. I think when you do these things, the woman also becomes very happy. Time management. How do we manage our time to ensure that we do everything and we don't just get up and then we'll be doing anything anyhow? We plan everything. So the time we manage our time judiciously.
Okay.
And then convenience and then practicality. You simplify your decision making. And then so he said the routine reduces daily choices. When you plan very well, you know that in a particular time, you know whatever you decide to do, you put it into practice. Don't just plan the whole thing. Then at the end of the day, you don't do it and all that. So these are and then goal achievement. Routine helps us to also achieve our goal, because we could plan that, hey, next year, on the next year, this is what we plan to do. If it's about projects that both of you are running, then you do that. If you plan very well, you end up achieving it. So like, I think these are some of the things, apart from comfort, these are some of the things that we would need. We need security and stability, and then we need efficiency and productivity. Whatever you do, let us know that we are capable of doing it and we are producing results to it. And the partner that I've chosen, I'm 100% secure, and he's stable financially, emotionally, everything. The man is very, very stable.
All right. You're listening to Topic Time on the Orange Lounge here on Radio Max 105.1 FM. It's 37 after 9 p.m.
Topic Time.
Okay, so let's do our very last question on this session, and then we will move on from there. So I want you guys to paint me a picture. Apart from how does a relationship look like when both partners or when the couple are self-motivated and predisposed to change, right? When they both look forward to it, they both engage and communicate and look like they want it. How does a relationship like that look like? Please paint it deliciously so that some of us can look forward to it.
They want to know myself.
Yourself.
I mean, when we are both in agreement, when we both, or the couples, or both of them are all in agreement with the change, and then we are working towards it, and that to be the positive change that they both want to see in the marriage. I believe it's the picture is, of course, there's life, there's happiness. We will spend time going out. Going out wouldn't be an issue because we both agreed already today, this particular time, we are going to this particular place. Finance is also good because we plan towards it. We made the necessary budget towards it already. So when you get to that particular time, you realize that money is already set aside for that one as well. So I believe, things will begin to go well. Things will be able to meet expectations. There will be life, there will be fun, there will be excitement. What else we both want to see in the marriage or yes, of course, in the marriage, we begin to think that because we are working towards something that we both agreed on. That is where we want to get to. This is the thing that we want to see as a change in the marriage, in ourselves, in our body part as well. I believe when that conscious effort is made and we are both on the same path, then the goal that we've set for ourselves, we will be able to achieve them. And when we're able to achieve them, of course, they will be happy, they will be exciting. Then I said, from Monday to evening, from Monday to Friday, all our actions are towards that. And there will be, there will be excitement. There will be joy. We'll be happy. We go to work, we have to become happy because we know this today, this is what we're supposed to do. Maybe today we're going to we're supposed to have sex. We want to do this, we want to try the snake, whatever. If the time has been said, we have agreed on. We've made a certain, effort towards it. I believe when all the things are in place, it makes the whole marriage thing, the exciting, and there's also happiness in the home as well.
Okay, thank you so much. Miss Philo.
Okay, so in a relationship where both partners are self-motivating, a lot of things happen. There are positive stuff that happen. Like there is a mutual growth because both partners encourage each other. Do you understand? And then there is one that they said there's a collaborative, they become problem solvers. And then they support each other. When there are conflicts, they construct the conflict. They don't just talk anyhow. And they turn their disagreements rather to opportunities for their growth. It means whatever that they disagree on, they learn from that, then they grow out of that. So there are so many of them. They celebrate milestones. That is, they acknowledge each other's achievements. Because if you go up, he or she will acknowledge you. If also come up, the person also acknowledge you. And there's regular self-reflection. They schedule time for personal work, retrospections and all that. And then they also learn together. How do they learn together? By engaging in joint learning activities. That is workshop and courses. They can decide to run all these things for themselves because they are all up there and they understand each other. So when you understand each other, definitely these things have, then the goal setting comes in. Every goal that they set for themselves, they are able to achieve it. There's feedback and accountability. Regular checks in ensures progress and then growth. They also exploring new interests. That is, partners encourage each other to try new hobbies. They always want you to try something new, and then it deepens their connection. It's the connection between them deepens. And then there's increase of trust. When it comes to trust, their trust increase. It enhances their communication. It also improves resilience, and then fulfilling of lives. When partners experience personal and relationship growth, they are fulfilled. And relationship becomes more adaptable to them. They are able to facilitate effective problem solving by open discussion. Whenever there's an issue, they decide to open up. This is it. Today at work, this is what happened. Today, this is the problem and challenges I'm facing at work. At least they are able to share ideas. Then they find a solution to it. So when both partners are when both partners are self-motivated, trust me, the connection between the two of them deepens. So I think
that's exhaustive. Wow. Thank you, Miss Fido. Well, what I can add to all of this is this. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1 says that there is time for everything and a season for every activity under the heavens. You see, change is inevitable. You can wish it away, you can ignore it, you can run away from it, but if you don't make that change, time itself will do that for you.